Hey, this is Jacob here. I did a quick reading for Aquariuses that are in a relationship or maybe in the path towards a relationship. And it's this is meant for Aquariuses specifically. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit off at the moment, which actually, you know what? Speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and change the lighting so you guys can actually see the cards. All right, that's better. Cool. Um, so for you Aquariuses, you got something very, very interesting. So there will be a third party that tried to swing, but however, your response was, "I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. It's not me." And so they got upset and they were like, "I should have been there with you. I should have been there. This is my calling. I should have been this." But the actual story was is that you didn't have their cup. You don't have their cup. Um, Obviously, things are gonna happen a little bit different for those that really want the relationship, but for most of you, if not all, you don't really have the cup for the third person. You know, you don't have a cup for this third party person. So that's why you left. That's why you said that this was not my calling. Um, and then this person that is wanting to be there with you had this King of Wands, the person that truly wanted to be with you and actually feels that connection truly, without even creating illusions, without creating manipulations, without creating twists and turns in this sighting and understanding. I feel like some of these people um, that know their connection with you, um, and and wanted to from the very long run wanted to be there with you, um, and knows that they'll be there with you, but they're kind of curious of how they're gonna get there. They were, I think they were kind of childish or maybe even stubborn at first. So that's why the Two of Pentacles was out, where it's like they were juggling people. They were kind of going like do 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 do. You know, kind of like um, I'm gonna toss you over here. I'm gonna toss you over there. I'm gonna toss you over here. I'm gonna toss you over there. Um, Kind of like a person where it's like their whole life got flip flopped. That's what's going on. Is that this person's life, entire freaking life, was flipped. But now they're like, oh, okay. Like they're seeing the real light. They're like seeing you. they're seeing this situation, and they're like, their words are like, or their feelings are like, I get it now. I get what's going on. So they basically took some time out, saying like, you know what, it's better for me to let go of these third party people, like this direction, or this way, so then I can show up in the correct way. That is why the Queen of Wands are coming out. See, look. If I can, if I can get this King of Wands card. Actually, yeah, I'll do it that way. You see that? King of Wands, Queen of Wands. If you want to see it this way, it's kind of like they're mirroring you in a way where it's kind of like they were once like this, going like, yeah, or maybe like this, like where it's like they're going like this, where it's like they see you up here and they're like here, and they're like, only if I can push more, But however, they came to the realization that like they shouldn't be beside you. Instead, they should be diving in depth of like what this real truth was about, where they know for a fact that they see you, where they know for a fact that they understand you. The question was is that how can they change from a almost like a blindsided connection to a very crystal clear, very well connected connection with you. So that's what's going on, is that I feel like they're leaving the field of like, I gotta be at least on their level to understand what they're doing. But I feel like from the very beginning of their conflict, they were at the same level as you. But I think somewhere within their conflict, their mind, I hate to say this, guys, I hate to say this out loud, but their mind became a little bit sour. Their mind lost the ebb or flow of naturally picking things up. So that's why they were like, but I gotta be on the same line as this person. I just got to. Or maybe they're like, I gotta be better than this person. I gotta be better. I gotta be on top. But really, what the thing that they had to discover is that they needed to look within themselves in order to achieve the right thing. So, yeah. Also, before I move on to the next card, with this being like this, there might be a little bit of a longing for you. So I feel like this person um, dreams about you. This person wants to be there with you, even if it doesn't come out straight away, where it's like they sever as where they say every last little word that they want to say. Um, Also, that was very interesting that I said sever. I feel like they're severing past ties to people. I feel like they're, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get to that at the very end of this reading. So, which is very interesting that some of the cards about the third party came out. So, yeah. Um, Next off, there is the Queen of Swords upside down, which means that this third party person wanted to be your lover, either if you're a man or a woman, and this person is a man or a woman. I feel like you saw the real them, and you walked away, and that's what's making this third party person get a little agitated, get a little angry, get a little greedy, get a little uh, kind of like upset that like you are stepping away from them, but not like upset to be upset. They're upset in the way of not feeding their potentiality of being this narcissist. You know, if you're if you're with a narcissist and the narcissist is the only person that you know in your life, they're gonna do dumb shit. You know, they're gonna do dumb stuff, things that like might hurt but is dumb in their point of view. It's gonna be something that is quote unquote smart, but it's really dumb. You know. But what you are looking for is the real smart people, the people that actually have smarts. Um, it's okay if this person that might have faked their smarts discovered something about themselves, came to you and said, "Look, I made a huge mistake," and they'll probably say in this statement, but what they will say is that like, um, would you take me in if I were to have this fixed and changed? So then you know for a fact that I am better than I was. That right there would be a statement that a lot of you would like, and and not for those people to take in for the grain of what I said, but to take in for the grain of what's for their highest good. Their highest good. Not their highest bad, but their highest good. So, personally, as an Aquarius, I've met a couple of people that have done that in my life, which have really caused a lot of detriment, caused a lot of damage and breakage in my life. So I can relate to this a lot, but I've also met some very caring people, even though that they might have made mistakes in their life. I know for a fact that they're good people. So yeah. So I've got both ends in my life. Um, there's also the High Priestess upside down, which is very interesting about this Queen of Swords upside down. I feel like they wanted to have some kind of hierarchy of some sort, or some kind of um, overage or leadership of some sort from this third party. Somebody that wanted to take over, and they wanted to have some kind of magical experience with you. They wanted to, discover something within you that they have not discovered by themselves. But they know that there is something about it that you're coming forward with. Um, but the reason why they were upside down is because of this right here. This right here, the Six of Pentacles, which means that somebody came out and they said, like, I know where this judgment is going to go. I know where this hurt and attack is going to happen, but I'm coming in with justice. I'm coming in with a balance for you. I'm coming in with something more stable for you, something that can actually give you something in return. In the way of actually helping you rather than burdening you. So that's why the Queen of Swords was upside down, the High Priestess was upside down, and the Magician was upside down in that. So if you are running through a third party relationship, or some kind of third party within a relationship, I would highly suggest be careful about them, because they can swing, but you know better. You know better. The Seven of Wands is your next topic. It's like there's a lot of battle, there's a lot of protection, there's a lot of I would say for a lot of you that might have been hurt, this this discrepancy might relate to this, but protectiveness, being being kind of like held together, but also knowing what you're trying to do is right, and trying to do is helpful to you. But for this real lover, or maybe even a family member, or maybe even a really, really great friend of yours, they're showing up and they're like, they're showing up going like, I've been hurt too. I know what you're going through. And I feel like it's not only hurting me, but it's also hurting you. And or maybe they might say it like as like, I see it hurting you, it's also hurting me, and I understand what this is what this is doing to you. And they might physically have crutches, they might physically have some kind of cast on their legs or cast on their arm, and they are showing up saying like, I know exactly what this is feeling. And you're hurt, you're walking away going like, I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt somebody from this hurt that I had. And guess who heard the words somebody? When you say like, I don't want to hurt this somebody, they're like, oh, I'm your somebody? I'm your someone? So they see this fortune and they come in with the Knight of Cups. They're like, whoa, oh my God, I saw that with you. Oh my God. And they're like coming in with the horse, and they're like, I have my cup for you. Or maybe they might be like, I have my water from inside of my cup for you. Here it is. I see you as pure. And that's where this fortune is coming in, where it's like, you've been hurt, and this person understood it, and they've been hurt, and they saw you hurt. And that's like where two people that have been hurt come together, and they discover what it's like to change from that hurt. So that's a beautiful connection. I'm not talking about somebody that has two different types of hurts. I'm talking about like somebody that has either the same type of hurt, or someone that recognizes the hurt and is like, I've gone through this before. I understand what's going on. And they're like, I know exactly what to do to lead you into a better place from this hurt. Um, where it's like that instant realization of like, wow, I can't believe I had that connection with this person. And this is where you're seeing all these other people, or maybe they're seeing all these types of people, and this person shows like, I'm leaving the third party people and I'm coming in for this person. So that's what's going on about this whole situation. Um, there's also with this next topic, which is the Page of Wands. Either if it's very soon or somewhere along the line of you two meeting, either if it's somebody that's new or somebody that like you used to or that you known that maybe finally had the courage to show you what they're about. And that's when justice is coming towards this three of swords. The justice is coming towards the third party. The justice is showing these third party people that like, they should not be interacting in preventing this relationship, because this relationship is pure. This relationship is the lovers, baby. So basically, you're knowing for a fact, or maybe you understood that this person is the lover of your life, and they're stepping in and going like, hey, look, I understand what's going on. This is me finally coming up and saying my real truth. Or they might be coming up and saying like, you know what, I like you, kind of a thing. That's what's going on, and they really mean it from the bottom of their hearts, because Eight of Pentacles is showing up, where it's like you are really going to build a lot with this person. You're going to build a lot with this person, even if it takes time. You're still going to build a lot, and it's going to be helpful for the world. It's going to be helpful for you two. It's going to be helpful for the family. It's going to be helpful for really, really helpful, very close friends. It's going to be helpful for your career, your wealth, your health, things like that. So that's what this is about, is that like you're leaving this third party, or this person's leaving the third party, and you two are coming into union. You two are coming together. You two are finding the actual truth. Either if they've already discovered it, or maybe you are standing up and you're saying like, hey, look, this is what I'm feeling. Do you want to have this family together with me? Or maybe you could say like, hey, look, I'm interested in you. Do you want to go on a date some point soon? And they'll be like, heck yeah. And they will, their mind will just like burst with stars. Their mind will burst with sparks. Like their mind will just be like, I am so happy. That's what. Oh yeah. If you guys heard of the song "Happy" by Will Ferrell, that is the song that's coming to mind. Is that either you are going to have it play in your mind, or they are going to have it being played in their mind, where it's like it's a dream come true. It's a life that finally came to be. So yeah, no further ado, take care, love and light to y'all, and always as well, peace.